Do you find letting go of business tasks hard? Does it feel like you have to relinquish full control? Well, you aren't alone. I'm Kristy Smith, and in my 13 years of running virtual L's, my belief is that the inability to let go or master the art of delegating is the number one reason why people stay where they are and don't grow their business. So I want to look today at why delegating might be something that you fear and perhaps is the real block to your success. Let's talk about the first thing, fear of losing control. Firstly, I want you to understand that there is a difference between delegating and abdicating. Abdicating is when you hand over something with no intention of taking responsibility for the final result, essentially tasking and forgetting and handing over control. Now, today we're talking about delegating. So with the right instruction, direction, and management of the final output, you retain full control. However, you empower the person also that you're delegating to and ultimately create space and time for you to focus on what really matters. Delegating is a management skill that you can learn. You just have to start small and with a low-risk task to gain the confidence in doing it right. So, second thing that I hear a lot of, but I can do it faster myself. Well, yeah, of course you can likely do that task faster, and sometimes it will take you longer to brief someone on how to perform a short task for you. But I want you to think beyond the task here. Think about how many small tasks you have that when put together may take you an hour a day or more. What could you replace that with over time if someone else was doing it for you? So the more you trust the person that you're delegating to, the more you'll realize that you can let go of. The third thing that I hear a lot of, I don't have time to train someone. Again, of course you don't have time because you're doing all the things still. You have to prioritize this. You have to make time. Get help. It doesn't have to be hard. And actually, one of the best things that I've been able to share with my clients is using video as a training tool, because I'm all about systems and making things easy. So there's a tool called Loom. You can record yourself doing the task when you normally do it. There's your time saver right there. And Loom will not only record you speaking to your screen and explain what you're doing, but also store the video in a library where you can create folders and then share the link to the video with the person that you wish to delegate it to eventually. It's simple. Try and have a go today. I dare you. See if you can record something small and see how it works. The last thing that I hear is, I don't know who to delegate to. It's just me. Now, in essence, there are 4 key questions that you need to ask yourself when you're considering delegating tasks to somebody. The first thing, is this a task that I should delegate? Have I identified if this is a core task only I should do, or is it a task that is easily trainable? That's your first indicator. The second thing is, who should I delegate those tasks to? How will I trust the person that I'm going to delegate? Have I identified the skills that this person needs and the right person for the task? And where do I go to find the right person? All these things are going to be supporting you. Am I prepared with the materials that I need to show someone what I actually need them to do? And have I prepared training videos or instructions on what I need and the desired outcomes and how I'm going to measure them? Finally, have I allocated time to effectively manage the delegation of these tasks? Have I set aside the right amount of time for training, for questions, for opportunities to check on progress, and for rework if necessary? You can't just give somebody something without actually knowing how you're going to track it. Now, if you're working with an in-house team already, this isn't a difficult thing to be asking yourself. But what if you're a small business owner doing everything yourself, wearing all the hats? Who do you turn to for help? Now, as the saying goes, no man is an island, and we need to learn to first trust to be able to grow our business and to focus on the things that matter most. And that's why for small business owners like us, the virtual assistant's a really viable option for support. Dedicated, committed to helping business owners just like you. And hiring a virtual assistant could be the greatest decision you make in helping you to start delegating tasks and gaining back your time. I know it was for me. It was the best thing I ever did. Now, I already hear you saying, where do I start? And I know for some of you, you'll be wondering what a VA can actually do for you. Well, that's why I started Virtual Elves in the first place, to educate and support business owners just like you to get started in a safe and risk-free way. Now, with over 13 years of experience supporting over 400 businesses and 45 plus VAs, they are experienced, professional, and you can be rest assured that they'll take great care of your business. So, are you ready to consider delegating your very first task? Click the link below and book an initial chat with me to see if we're a good fit. First of all, there's no obligation, no hidden fees, just great care. It really is time to let go to grow. I hope to be speaking to you soon.